the metric units. On the bottom half of this sheet right there is unit conversion. In the metric we have a lot of units. We have kilometers, which is popular. That's km, which is 1,000 meter. For people who have never seen a meter, I used to have a meter stick here. If you take a yardstick and add to it about 4 inches, a little bit less than 4, that's a meter stick. So we know a yardstick is 3 feet. So add to it about this much space. That's what a meter stick is. Now, a kilometer has 1,000 of these sticks. If you take that stick and flip it on the ground, that's what a kilometer is. Then they also have a hectometer, which is 100 meter. They have a decameters, which is DAM, that's 10 meters. They have a decimeters, which is 1/10 of a meter. Centimeter, 100 of a meter. And a millimeter, which is 1,000 of a meter. So if you look at a meter stick, just in case you've never seen one, if you take physics, you'll see plenty of them. We always use metric system. It will look something like this. It will have inches on it on one side, the other side will be meters. But we'll have numbers like 1, 2, each one is a centimeter, 3, 99, and this is the 100 right here. So when you go from end to end, that's 100 centimeter. So 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. You'll see them numbered. Each one of these will have 10 little notches next to it. 10 of them, or 9, will be cut into 10 pieces. Each one of these called millimeter. So 1 centimeter, one of these has 10 millimeters. Or the 1 meter actually has 1,000 millimeters. Every 10 centimeters is called a decimeters, DM. The good news is for the test, you don't have to know this. This sheet, as I said, when you walk in to take the test, this sheet is sitting on the desk, on the top. There's a lady sitting in the front. You can grab one of these and use it for the test. When you're done, give it back to them. Don't use the one I gave you. If you pull the one I gave you, you're going to be facing the dean of students. They think you wrote something to cheat. It's the same exact one. I photocopy it. So grab one of those yellow sheets. When you're done, put it back there. It has all the units on it right there. Kilometer, everything in relation to the meter. So everything in relation to this guy right here. A kilo is 1,000 of that. A hectometer is 100 of this. A decameter is a 10 of this, 10 of these. A deci is 1/10. A centi, it's 100 centimeters. And a millimeter is 1,000 of this. It is 1,000 millimeters to make 1 meters. So each one of these is 1,000 of that. So everything in relation to the meter. That's the base. And the question is, how do you convert? They're going to give you units to convert from hectometers to kilometers to decimeters to decameters. You got to be careful with kilometers. They use km. So if you want to write that for now. Hectometers, the book use HM. Decameters is DAM. This is the meter. Decimeters, DM. Centimeters, CM. And millimeters, MM. If you're not sure, if you look closely at the handout I gave you, they're telling you what letters to use. Look at the K. There's an underline under the K. See that? That's the kilometers. Hectometers. There's an underline under the H. Hectometers. Look at the decameters. There's an underline under D and A. That's why this is called DAM. The meter, underline under M. The deci, D. The centi, the C. The milli is the M. So having that sheet with you, how do you convert? If I gave you, I said, okay, convert for me. 7 DAM, and I want to change that to centimeters. Let me take one of these white ones because I'm going to scribble all over it. I like to keep this clean. 7 DAM. Where's the DAM? I'm right here. That's where I am. And I need to go to where? This problem says go to centimeters. Where are the centimeters? Right here. So I need to go 1, 2, 3 places to the right. What does that mean? Take your decimal point, which is right now here, move it 3 places to the right. 1, 2, 3. So what's the answer? 7,000. That's why the metric system is popular. Everything is a multiple of 10. This is 10 more than this. This is 10 more than this. 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 Everything is a multiple of 10. So you can move the decimal point and that'll be equivalent to multiplying by whatever the value there. You couldn't do that with the US units. Now, everything is not a multiple of 10. The foot has how many inches? 12, not a 10. The yard has how many feet? 3, not a 10. So we can't just move the decimal point in the US units. But in the metric units, all you got to do is move the decimal point either left or right. Let me try another one. 5 hectometers, and I want to change it to millimeters. The 5, the decimal point is here. From hecto, which is right here, you got to move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places to millimeters. You start with hecto, and you got to go all the way to millimeters. You got to move it 5 places. So grab your decimal point 5 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do we have? 500,000 millimeters. Let me try another one. You try it. 8.2 dm, and I want you to change it to km. I'll put that unit here, that table. Where's the dm? There's 2 begins with the letter D. So is it this one or is it that one? Left or right? Right. This is dA. That's dm. This is dam. That's dm. So you're in dm. You're right here, and you want to go where? To kilometer. How many places? 1, 2, 3, 4 places to the left. So there's the 8.2. Go 4 places to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 0.00082 kilometers. (1,214 centimeters), and I want to change it to hectometers. Centimeters to hectometers. So which way we're going to move the decimal point? How many places? You centimeters right here when I go to hectometer. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 4 right here. Move it 4 places. 1, 2, 3, 4. 0.1214 hectometers. $13.5 DAM, convert that to DM. How many places in which direction? Two to the right. You are right here at deca DAM and you want to go to decimeters. From here to there, 2 places to the right. 2 places to the right, 1, 2. 1350 decimeters. And that's the extent of this chapter. That's it.